Okay, now I told you that we were going to do our painting, and here's the dog. He's finished, and I wanted to start off with a raw sienna to coat the dog with it first. We're going to give it kind of that look, but it's called raw S-I-E-N-N-A cream coat. And that's what we're going to start off with on the dog. And we're going to lightly coat him all over with this raw sienna. And then we're going to add our other colors later. In other words, we're going to sort of come over these colors with the raw sienna. Now when we come to the body, we're just going to kind of do this on the dog itself, in other words. Like this, and the tail. But this is going to be what we would prefer to say as our base coat on the dog itself, in other words. Which is sort of just like the primers, we might say, but this is the base coat, and then from there we'll go with the other colors to overcome it. This has been a fun project to do. It really has been. And when we get through with it, you'll see it's a neat little project to give to anyone or to give over to anyone. Now what we're going to do, we're not going to go down, we're going to cover basically in this area, and we're not going to go down to the legs, because the legs will eventually be white. And so will other parts be white, but we don't have to go any further. We'll just go ahead and do just like this, in other words. But this is the area that will take more of a Okay. Now we've covered our dog here up to this point with the raw sienna. And we're going to dry him a little bit. These hair dryers are wonderful tools to draw off your figure. Okay, that ought to do it. Now, next, we're going to go with a burnt umber to a smaller brush here. Brush in there. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this burnt umber, which is a darker color. And we're going to hit the area where his eyes are, in other words. Now, it's best to go ahead and, because this is such a strong area, or burnt umber is so strong, we're going to kind of just mix it a little bit. Not mix it, but I mean, but you see, we're going around the eye area a little bit with a little bit stronger burnt umber in here, in this area right here, where his eyes would be. Okay? And we're going to touch his tail a little bit up in here with also a little bit of burnt umber. Right up in here. Now you see we have this area in here, which is where the eyes are, and we hit it there on the tail a little bit where the burnt umber would be, in other words. You see what we're doing here? Now I want to add a little bit more of this Sierra, raw Sierra in here, and I missed a little bit on one of the things. So, and just a little bit up in here, I didn't quite get that just right. Okay.